Kerry Bouse here at 535 Foundation Ranch. I'm here with Richard and his awesome wife, Tawny, at the Circle 19 Cattle Company.
Got it.
They was at our last event, and they invited me to come out there to their ranch. Had to go chase a little bit of cows, and it's colder than you know what. So you know, Richard's for short because like he don't want to bring into the good thing. He's a Marine, so we don't hold that against him. But you know, like that, like they like to suck a little bit better than we do. But anyway, here we are, and I'd like Richard to talk a little bit about your experience that you came down to our deal, and I'll tell you about the experience how bad it sucked up here. So, hey, it was awesome though. But go ahead.
Well, memory's not the best, but had a great time. Camaraderie is something I'd been longing for a long time. Along with, I needed something to get me out of the house. I needed something to be my next mission. And to me, horses, and my wife, so she kicked my ass enough. Horses got me out there, got me fiddle farting around, and I wanted to be better. I wanted to be stronger. So I heard through 535 Kerry's Foundation with Jeremy Troster, and he invited me out. Had some great times in the round pen. Got to be around some horses that I'd never been personally around, like that spooky feeling.
Yeah.
That was a good learning time. A lot of learning for me, but not just in a sense of, hey, you know, I'm looking at a horse, I'm understanding. Like, oh, okay, he's smiling. No, it's, you know, he's chewing, he's thinking. Now, what made him chew, what made him think might be different of what you thought it was, but it put me in a different perspective. I got to look a little bit more inside of somebody else's or something else's mind rather than my own.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Like 100%. And you did really great there. Like, Tawny's been around horses her whole life, and she's been a big inspiration to him. And like, so he'd had some interaction around horses, and then he came around there, and like, whatever little bit we gave him, got a little bit better. Man, it was fun. Like, we had a good time. I feel like we had a good time. We had a great time today. Like, I'm crying because I'm a little sissy. Like, anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold weather, and we was in the cold weather. But he's a Marine. I was in the Army, so I was like, man, I better tough this out, or I'm gonna be a super sissy. So I just kind of hung out with it. But you got anything to say, Tony?
Well, talking about the whole using equine to help veterans, back whenever I lived in Fort Hood, I was helping with a program down there. And it was just like, it's just giving them, like what Richard said, an outside mission, because a horse is a direct mirror of you. Most of the time you can see your personal problems come out through them.
Yeah.
Sometimes we don't like what we see.
Yeah, but it can be ugly, can't it?
But it can help
break your
like
rein on
broadcasting what necessary, like something that you can work on through yourself to get better. And I mean, like you said, it's just giving you a mission, you know, even if it's just making that horse trot around the round pen and just getting them to connect with you. Once it happens, I mean, that's a joyful feeling.
Oh, it's greatest. It's the greatest feeling in the world. Like, or in my opinion, it is.
Absolutely.
And you don't even have to ride him. You can just be around them, and that sense there. Like, and it's a great feeling. In my opinion, and the more people that gets that feeling, they're going to get it, and like, holy cow, it's different. Like, so I think it's kind of cool. It's been extremely cold. I mean, like, for us, it's cold. Like,
yeah, it's just cold.
But we kind of sucked it up, and we got the mission done. They had some maverick cattle from their neighbors, and we got them caught up, and they'll be going on the chuck wagon later, I guess. I don't know, wherever they go. That's the neighbor's opinion, but
I hope they do. They're crazy.
They're a little squirrely.
But at the end of the day, like, we had a good day today. Like, even if it's cold or whatever, we was messing around with horses, we was messing around with animals, we was out in nature. We Western way of life, and we had a good time. Like, we embraced the suck, but it was still a good suck. How about that? At the end of the day, 535 out.